Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Cathleen, Elle, coming live on a Friday morning, bright and sunny. I'm here to assist you through moving through sudden and unexpected loss, whether it's loss of a loved one or sudden and unexpected change in your life. I'm here to assist you to do that. I'm here to give you your tip, clarity, and connection. Today's tip of the day is speak with your loved one. And how you can speak with your loved one, you can just go ahead and close your eyes, and you take a deep breath in, and you drop to the center of your heart, and you just talk with them and ask for them to give you a sign that they're here with you. You can ask for specific signs, and you can just know that those signs are there no matter where you go, no matter what you do. So I send you all kinds of love and connecting with your loved one. Know that you can, and when you talk to them, they're there. Their body is no longer here, but their spirit is all around you. So I hope that you find this tip to be helpful for you today. Go ahead and say hello to me in the comments. I have a couple of announcements to make. The first announcement I want to make is that I have a webinar coming up next week with two other fantastic, amazing women. It's called Body, Mind, and Financial Foundation. It's an amazing webinar. It's only an hour long, where you can get tips, tools, resources, and daily practices on how you can have a whole body, whole mind, whole spirit, healthy practice. The second announcement I have for you today is specific to these recordings every week, every day. I am going to postpone, or I'm going to stop doing these daily meditations or clarity and connections for a bit, because I am really focusing on I'm really focusing on launching Shattered Together and a couple of programs. Now, I will start back up the meditations, the clarity and connections in a private group when the Sacred Healing Circles come out. So it's going to be directly connected to the Sacred Healing Circles, and for those who subscribe on a monthly basis, I'll be doing live meditations in that group. I will no longer be doing this meditation and daily card drawing. I love all of you, and over the weekend I did some deep reflection on how much time I have and what I'm doing and what are the priorities and how I'm going to be able to move forward. And I started this because I felt like it was really needed at the beginning of COVID to keep people centered, to keep people to give people something to look forward to, and I feel like I've done that over the last several months. And so now it's time to step in a little different direction. I am here for all of you, always. You know how to connect with me. All you have to do is CathleenL.com, or DM me, or connect with me here on Facebook or on these lives. But today will be the final tip of the day, clarity and connection, on this particular page, and eventually it will start to grow in a different way. And just keep informed, just continue to watch and be aware, because I have a new program that is connected to the Sacred Circles that will provide to you something that's an added benefit of daily meditations and clarity. So with that said, today we are going to use the Oracle. No, we're not. Actually, that's interesting. We're not going to use the Oracle, the 7 energy centers. We're actually going to use the Sacred Rebel, which is my deck that I actually absolutely love. It's called the Sacred Rebel from Alana Fairchild. I use this for me every day, and so I'm going to do this now for you. So just go ahead and take a deep breath. Oh, the other thing I wanted to just let you know is that all the replays are on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Cathleen Elle Inspires. So you can go ahead over and subscribe to Cathleen Elle Inspires, and you can just go back and just pick a day. Just randomly pick a day, and you could do these every day still. You don't have to have the live replays. Okay, so with that said, whether you're watching this live or on the replay, these cards are meant for you. And as you take a deep breath in and release, our energies connect. I can feel some disappointment. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Mother, Father God, please show us what we need or you'd like us to know today through these cards, so we may serve in our best and highest always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Hi, Cindy. So glad that you're here. Anyone else want to just join us? Just let me know that you're here. I don't know. I didn't share this today on a watch party. Oh, that one just popped up. Diving for the light. Oh my gosh, it's number 11. And that's exactly what I'm doing, is diving for the light. As I continue to grow and expand, you're continuing to grow and expand. And when you're in the light, it's number 11 as well, so it's a divine number, the divine. Good morning, Catherine. Just diving for the light is really about connecting and finding the light even in the dark. And when there are dark moments in our lives or challenging moments in our lives, we can get wrapped up in the turmoil, the stress, the anxiety of all that might be happening. And this card is guiding us to say, seek the light within that the light is there. We just have to find what that light is, because there is always light within the dark. Let's find number 11 here. So we're going to use these cards. 11. Definitely have to put my glasses on for this one. How brave you are. You are diving for light. It can be so much simpler to seek light in the heavenly and that which is blissful, sweet, loving, and kind. To look for the light in that which is dark is an advanced task that only a rebellious and brave heart will attempt. You may not feel that you have taken such a journey by choice, yet you have taken this wise challenge on from deep within your soul. Your innermost being has evoked this situation in your life with the intention that you grow in power, wisdom, and creative juice. It also wants you to experience a bold and fearless trust in life and become further empowered to live it with the zest and courage. The Oracle of Diving for Light speaks of a time when you are called into darkness through life circumstances, situations, relationship challenges, or inner struggles that defy clear understanding. That darkness might be a creative block, a sense of being in a void, or feeling of depression, rage, sadness, fear, or anxiety. There may or may not be an obvious cause. Their darkness might be generally accepted and socially acknowledged because there is a social, acceptable, or obvious reason for it, such as death, divorce, or retrenchment. However, there may be no obvious justification for your experience of darkness. You might not need a reason to be able to accept it. Likewise, you may struggle to find an unconditional acceptance of your experience. Just know that you are actually on track and right where you need to be. Our creative process and our spiritual path go through a similar turning of the wheel. There is spring and summer in the seasons of our soul, as well as in the earthly ones. There is the autumn harvest, and there is the death inherent in winter, when energy is concentrated and pulled within to seek out the darkness where it can rest, regenerate, and simply be, until the time is right for new life, energy, and creative inspiration to burst forth. When diving for light, one must be willing to bear the darkness and understand it has a purpose, much like winter does upon the earth. It is not an error or through lack of consciousness that you are here now. It is a testament to your spiritual growth and creative process, not a sign that you are lacking or stalling. The healing process below will help you with your inner plunging to successfully navigate it. This oracle brings particular guidance that although you are powerful, you are also vulnerable at the same time. You need to be alert to sabotage and criticism that may make your progress more difficult than it is already. That would be rather unnecessary. At least some of the people around you might be more attached to their fear and doubt than to their faith in the process and the ways of the creative, rebellious, and spiritual path that asks us to trust unconditionally. They may be frightened due to a lack of understanding. You don't need to carry that fear for them. You have your own process to attend to, and they can choose to be inspired by your journey or frightened by it. They are free to respond as they wish, and whatever those responses are, they are part of their journey for them to work through. You also need to be vigilant against the darker forces within you. These are the voices that you may not expect, particularly if you are a pure-hearted being who typically resonates with love. These voices or feelings might surprise you with their dark intensity. They may be feelings of hate, terror, or of wanting only to sleep because anything further is all just too hard. They may continue vicious criticism of yourself or tell you that your inner creative work is pointless, unoriginal, not worth it, or stupid. These dark forces might try to tell you that you are on the wrong path, suggest that you will fail, or ask with great condensation, who the hell do you think you are? You must stay in your heart and not believe these dark forces. Stay in compassion. Fear creates the energy of anger, hate, and destructiveness. These forces are part of life. We don't have to be frightened of them, nor do we need to deny that their existence or try to ignore them in order to find light in the darkness. We just need to hold compassion and intelligently aware so we can avoid being seduced into the trap of needing to prove ourselves or into the mistaken belief that we need to fight against darkness. It is too easy to get caught up in trying to heal the dark. Darkness just is. Recognize it when it is there and be in your compassionate heart. All you need to do is make a choice. Will you stay in your heart, or will you be seduced by darkness and overcome by hate and sleeplessness? Diving for light is a spiritual test and a threshold for all true creative work. We successfully navigate our way through this test and pass the threshold into new creative birth by staying connected to the light of compassion in our own hearts. It is not an easy test, but it is one that you must be ready for. Otherwise, it wouldn't be coming to you now. Just remember, it is the light of the heart that sustains. It exists within us always, even in the darkest depths of unknown terrain. This oracle also comes with a special message for you. There is a darkness within or around you that could become problematic if left unchecked. If, for no particular reason, you find yourself feeling angry, irritated, hopeless, or tired more easily than usual, unable to rest, or it is just too much effort to exercise or take care of yourself, then this darkness is having an unnecessary effect on you. It is time to end that now from a place of compassion. The healing process below will empower you for that task. Don't be afraid. You are learning this lesson and the unending power of compassion because you are ready for it now. Feel honored by the lesson and stay humbly centered in your powerful, rebellious heart that refuses to be conquered by fear and remains faithful to love. All will be well. That's pretty powerful, I believe, for our last live meditation here on this page. Know that there's light all around us. Know that even the darkness. So I don't like to call it darkness. I just like to call it the things that are less pleasant for us that might be occurring in our lives. I like to think about that as more of like, let's just move through those emotions. Let's say just become aware of what's causing those emotions within our body, and then just move through them, acknowledge them, be aware of them, and then let it go, release them. Because the more we try to avoid it, the more that we try to discard it, the more it has a hold over us and the more it controls our lives. So with that said, I'm just going to have you just go ahead and close your eyes. Just take a deep breath in. And then release with a sigh. Maybe wiggling your shoulders, your neck, and just become relaxed upon the surface that you're on. And go ahead and consciously connect to your breath again. Feeling the air flowing in through your body and out through your body. And continue to focus on your breathing consciously, almost observing the air flowing in and out. And as you do, as you take another deep breath in, go ahead and drop to your heart center. Your awareness is there within your heart. As you look around, become aware. There's this flow within you that just naturally flows. You become grateful for the blood that's flowing through your streams, through your veins. You find gratitude in the fact that you can breathe. You just become aware of something that you're extremely grateful for. Just that one thing. And by doing this, by being in your gratitude, you're calling upon the presence of unconditional love. Your sense of being in your heart is just being there now, within that unconditional love, without restraint. And that unconditional love within your heart fills your body, fills your space. And it expands out to touching all beings with your grace. And you continue to feel that unconditional love within you. And you become aware and you acknowledge that unconditional love around you. And the presence of unconditional love, and in this love, no fear can remain. As that unconditional love guides any fear back to the light of love, back into the earth, as serves the greatest good for all. Your body, your mind, your heart, your soul are now completely bathed in and protected by this unconditional love. And as you sense that unconditional love flowing through your body, flowing all around you, flowing into others, just become aware of your entire body, just from your head, the tip of your head, the crown of your head, flowing down into your brain into your, in and out your nose and eyes and ears, down into your throat and shoulders, down into your arms and hands and out your fingertips, and your heart and lungs and all the organs in your chest, your abdomen, going down into your back and into your abdomen, into your hip area, your buttocks, your legs, your feet. You just sense your entire body is just filled with this unconditional love. All your organs penetrating your skin, your DNA. You can feel yourself become one with the divine. There's an energy field there. And as you breathe in, you can sense you're breathing in more unconditional love. And as you exhale, you're expanding your unconditional love into the world. And now bring your awareness back to the center of your being. You become aware of the heaviness in your legs and arms. You start to move your fingers and toes. And a smile comes over your face, and your eyes spontaneously open upon your next breath. Welcome back. I feel a little lightheaded. That's awesome. I feel great. If you feel like you need to ground a little, just imagine that you're anchoring down into the center of the earth and you have roots on the bottom of your feet like a tree, and those roots wrapping around the earth, the core of the earth. That's a sparkling diamond, and that energy flows back up through those roots, back up into your body and landing in your solar plexus. That will help ground you. And I hope that you have enjoyed these one-on-ones, these live meditations and clarity messages, the tip of the day. I might do a tip of the day, I might continue to do that, and I may not. I'm really focusing on how we're going to all move forward in the next steps. I'm glad that you feel light and clear. That's exactly how I feel, Cindy, so I'm glad that you feel that. I love you, I'm grateful for you, and please continue to follow and to share and to look for Shattered Together. I'm so excited for that book to come out, and it's going to help so many people. I just know it. I'm very raw and vulnerable in the book. It's been a journey, and I can't wait to share that over the next 6 weeks, leading up to the launch day. Have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you all soon. Take care.